What's up, Cougar fans? Jake Brandon here, your host of the CougConnect podcast. Ask you to hit that like and hit that subscribe on your way in. And as always, go to CougConnect.com. Become a paying subscriber. That's really how you can support the players. It's the best way for fans to support the players on the field, support the program, and also help us get stories that you guys all like to you know, on the podcast here. But tonight we got a kind of cool setup. We got 3 freshmen here and one, I'll call him a veteran. In my mind, he's a veteran. And we're going to talk about kind of this point in the season because fans are like, Super Bowl's over. There's 100 and something days until football, more than that, a bunch of days until football, too long, starts. This is the worst part of the year. But in my experience, it goes by really fast. The offseason goes by fast. So let's talk about what to expect, all that. But I want to welcome in my main guy, Tre Alexander. Tre, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. You know, it's an honor to be here as always. Chilling.
Yeah. Always good to have you here, man. Brightens up the whole room, you know, makes the whole place better. Right, Kev? Absolutely. Okay. So, Tre, we got 2 weeks till spring ball? Is that where we're at? Or are we kind of sitting right now in the season?
About 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay, so what will happen between now and spring ball? Is it just the same stuff, these workouts? They get a little more intense, or they start dialing back to get your bodies ready for spring ball? What's kind of the phase we're in?
It's really like a mixture of both, low-key. Like, for us, we have, like, more weight going on certain exercises or whatnot, but, like, the amount of reps you do, like, it goes down a bunch. And, like, tomorrow is going to be a big day. Our freshmen finally get integrated and come work out with us. So
Yes, sir.
They taking the training wheels off, the freshmen tomorrow?
Yeah.
Training wheels been off.
No, they haven't.
Jack Black said it been off.
Man, Blackjack, let me tell you these boys something because they don't know this. When I was a freshman, I came in out the 5 and 7 season. We didn't have a different group. We didn't have like our own lifting group. We didn't have to do all that technique stuff in a separate group. We was straight in the fire with the big dogs. We straight off the brunt of every single punishment and every single loss. So like when I came in, we came in straight to the fire. They got special groups and they coming off a 12-2 season. So like they whole like mindset and everything is all different. Me, it was all about like y'all sucked last year and this year will not happen again. So for us, it was a lot harder coming in. So they haven't experienced nothing yet, and tomorrow for the first time they get to run with us, and we're gonna break them tomorrow.
Cap.
Just call a cap on this.
Yeah, like it don't matter how many reps we do tomorrow. None of the freshmen will win 1 rep. If they run against us, they will not win 1 rep tomorrow, and that's a promise.
I love it. We have to have a follow up on this.
And when I had a follow up, I promise you, they would tell you they didn't win 1 rep.
Okay.
And like as like funny as it may seem, I'm dead serious. And everybody who's in the group with me like knows like I don't lose shuttles, and I'm not gonna lose the 110s, but especially to a freshman.
Nah.
Hell no. I'm gonna go hydrate extra, and I'm getting my best night of sleep
I love
ever,
it.
just so I can be ready tomorrow and be the first face they see. Like, and when they lose and they get tired in the warm ups and they ready to quit tomorrow, I just want them to look at me and look at how like chill I am running. Like, I run 110s. I get the I smile during my 110s. Like, and y'all think I'm capping? Any strength coach, that workout has never broken me, especially running. Tomorrow, like another day off for me. Like,
Yeah.
like no matter how hard it is, I love running. Like this is easy to me. So I just can't wait for them to see like it's really levels to this.
I love it. I love it. Okay, then spring ball's going to hit.
Yeah.
What was your first spring ball like, Tre?
My first spring ball was fun, but spring ball like low key worse than fall camp to me.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like realistically, cause like for one, when you get in, you so excited like them first 2 weeks of camp, then your body start feeling like you playing football again. You out there taking them hits, you just like, woo, it's a little rough. And then with me, it was hella cold when I first got on campus, so we was outside some practice, and I never forget Coach Hill made us do the interception drill, and my group did it like 6 times in a row, and I just remember. Like, I couldn't breathe because it was my first time in altitude, like outside or whatever. I couldn't breathe. I just remember tears falling out my eyes. And Coach Hill, like, you okay? I'm like, Coach, I can't breathe. He's like, nah, I'm not okay. So spring ball was, like, rough in that part. But it was fun, too, because, like, I was getting a bunch of first-team reps. Like, I was going against Chase and Parker and all those guys or whatnot. Keelan, Darius, JoJo. I was going against all the main guys when I first got here. So,
yeah,
it was definitely a fun thing when I first got on campus for sure, like, 100%. Like, spring ball a fun experience, but y'all gonna see it's real. And then you gotta lift still during spring ball. Like,
right.
Spring ball not just like, oh, we got time off and we don't gotta lift. No, it's like practice one day, lift the next day. Practice one day, lift the next day.
Oh, we get on and off?
Yeah, but then like you would get to like a Friday or a Saturday practice and you have to do like Nordics and Copenhagen's on the field right after practice. Or if you have a punishment of your group, I think it's still like this. If you have punishment, you gotta run right after practice or whatnot.
Right.
With your pads or whatever. So it's not like
That's on.
yeah, like spring ball gonna be legit. Like,
Is it going to be? I know, like, you know, some of your veteran guys, you know, maybe your Keanu's and your Kirklands and maybe your Gentrys and some of those guys will sit out a little bit, right? Limited
Yeah.
reps, limited times. But it is a good opportunity for these guys, right, to get some real things. Like, talk about that. Like, they're going to get to, like, you got to cover all the prime time guys there. These guys are going to get experiences like that live, right?
Yeah. I think spring ball is the best for like a youngin, especially like with them doing what I did and enrolling early. It's your best time to really like learn and really get like real life reps because anybody can like sit there on the film and show you like what you're supposed to do and tell you what to do. But when you get out there in the field and you're able to like to walk through a certain coverage or walk through a certain play, and like for him run certain routes and block certain people, like it's fun to like getting the feeling of like understanding.
Yeah.
Like I was telling them before we started, like competence is the biggest thing in college football. Like for a young player, like people talk about the speed being so fast, but it's really just like fast if you don't know what you're supposed to do.
Right.
But once you get all those reps in spring ball and you're able to go into fall camp and then certain games into a season and you're able to understand exactly why you're supposed to be where you're at and how everything kind of works together as one piece, and then it's just like it's easy for you. Like the game slows down a lot. So spring ball is definitely the time for like I would say most young players, like especially enroll early, is the time for you to like be legit. Like it's the time for you to like try out like for me, spring ball in my mind is honestly the time to try out new things. Like you get beat doing something in spring ball, so be it. Obviously you competitive, but like you mess up, like it is what it is. Like bro, the season's still hella months away. You still got a whole summer to train and put yourself together. So I think spring ball is a fun time for sure, and it's definitely a time to look forward to, especially being young.
Right. So guys have got like, Carson Ryan who's moving on. You got Chase who's moving on. Like, realistically, what do you think? Is there a chance for some of these young wide receivers to get serious reps and rotations with the ones? Spring ball for sure, but even into fall camp and the season, like what are you thinking about all that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Our youngins, them boys is it's funny because like our youngins is like I'm not even gonna say a cocky bunch because they act like me when I first came in. Like they
They're
don't
not cocky.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
yeah. Like you don't feel like nobody can beat you. You don't feel like nobody better than you. Like it's a good thing. Like
That's a good thing.
it's an edge you come in with that you're supposed to have. And I think like with them having that edge, if they come out and they live up to the hype that they've been saying and the hype they've been getting about being BYU's best recruiting class ever, they definitely got a chance to come in and be special. So it's definitely something to look forward to. Like for me, like I'm gonna let them know like spring ball, like y'all boys ain't gonna be doing all that. Like D block, like we own that. Like this is what we do. We gonna strap y'all boys, but we gonna get y'all real looks. So like I feel
It's
like
gonna make you better.
Yeah, so much better. Cause that's one thing. Like no matter how like long you've been in college or anything, or even in high school, like everybody knows if you want to be the best, you got to go against the best. Like you're not gonna get good if you practicing against a bunch of slaps every day. Like it's just not gonna happen. So like I'm really looking forward to like just seeing the receivers. Like I seen the high school tape or whatever. I'm excited to get to guard them too because like it got monotonous last year. In season like you guarding like you're not really guarding Chase like that in season or JoJo. Like you guarding a bunch of sometimes you guarding walk-ons and scout team because you don't want people to get hurt. But spring ball is like the season so far away. You get to guard everybody.
Everybody goes.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some new faces and seeing how they move, welcome them into college.
Yeah.
For sure. 100%.
Legend, you guys got a lot of wide receivers in your group, your age. What do you've thrown together? You've seen this. How do you guys feel going into the season, knowing there's like reps available and all that? You guys feel pretty confident in an ability to work in the rotation?
Yeah, I think me, Terrence, and Jaron, to be honest, I feel like you throw us out there, we're all going to make a play. It's really just a playbook. I think if we get that down, like we'll see the field a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more than we think that we'll see the field, to be honest, because we're all ball players.
Yeah. And like Trey was saying, this is the time to learn the playbook by making mistakes even too. Like if you think just go.
Yeah.
Just go do it. Go full send. Put some bad tape out there doing the wrong thing. But guess what? Then you're going to get coached up by those guys. So it's just like, go do it, man. Like don't hold back. Don't second guess. Just go play ball. Right? Is that kind of the mentality you think you guys got?
Yeah, for sure.
And then Justice, dude, what do you think?
As far as getting on the field?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Shmev and Trey, they're not going to want to come off that field, but I'm for sure, you going to see me on special teams, for sure.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting on that field for sure. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, being a freshman, it's like, especially you see how other people are getting on the field, is like, college football is different now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have less time to develop and what's the name, so it's a now thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see BYU's recruiting classes, like, one of the top recruiting classes, because college football is changing, and they expect people to, like, the good players to come in and play. You know You know what I'm saying? And make the effect their effect felt like however they can. You know what I'm saying? So for me, special teams for sure, like that is the initial goal. And then going from there, you know what I'm saying? Earn your respect and go up. You know what I'm saying? Get some real PT.
Trey, I feel like with Jay Hill, he was really quick to play young guys. Like you played a whole ton your freshman year.
Yeah.
I feel like Volatile played a lot his freshman year and sometimes made some mistakes even. But then like he rolls out his sophomore year and he's like one of the best safeties in America, right?
Yeah.
So you feel like with the coaching changes, Jay Hill's now obviously up at Michigan, which supposedly Kevin, he said today, was not a hard decision for him to go. That kind of hurt my heart a little bit, reading on Twitter. He's probably got to say that, but
we interrupt this incredibly entertaining and insightful podcast for some advertisements. Yes, Craig, we're sponsored again this week. Our sponsors have not left us, as far as we know.
Not yet.
Not yet. And we're going to do our darndest to make sure that they stay with us forever. And before we get to them, if you're watching this and you aren't a CougConnect subscriber, go to the website CougConnect.com and become a subscriber. And obviously subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on TikTok and Instagram and I believe Facebook now. I believe Facebook is where we're starting to grow right now. So be on the lookout for us there. Craig, going to get to our presenting sponsor because this episode is brought to you by Troy Beagley at Common Sense Financial. Just like we're building something special here at CougConnect, Troy is dedicated to helping the BYU community build their financial legacies. Whether you're looking at retirement strategies or just starting your savings journey, that's the boat I'm in, Troy's process is simple, clear, and honest. He doesn't just manage accounts, he helps families win. If you're ready for a financial plan that actually makes sense, call Troy today at 801-608-6657, and let's make success feel like common sense.
What is up, Coug fans? We're going to get to our next sponsor here. We are sponsored by, and proudly by, Madsen Realty Group. It is a proud sponsor of CougConnect. Built right here in Utah, they help buyers, sellers, and investors with both residential and commercial real estate. With deep local roots, they understand the neighborhoods and what makes Utah special. Their focus is a process that's simple, clear, and honest. They are proud to support the BYU community. If you are looking to buy your next home or build your investment portfolio, schedule a free consultation, be entered to win 2 BYU football tickets for the 2026 season. Call us at 801-922-0584. I'll say that again, 801-922-0584. Or reach us online at brigham.utah on Instagram. Who better than a guy named Brigham helping you find the place in Utah?
Support for CougConnect comes from Utah Travel Pros, your Provo-based experts for stress-free Disney trips, cruises, and flights out of Provo and Salt Lake City airports, all with no booking fees. What? Never miss another away game or plan your perfect stress-free getaway by joining their premium deal club for 25% off. It's just $29 today, and they'll refund that full cost as soon as you book a vacation package of $2,000 or more. Stop overpaying and get your discount today at utahtravelpros.com/CougConnect. And if you want to find any of the phone numbers or websites from our advertisements, I'm pasting them below in the description of the YouTube and podcast videos. So if you want to get to our sponsors, just look there. We appreciate them and for the support that they give CougConnect and that they provide BYU student athletes. And now, back to the podcast.
do you feel like going forward with the new staff, it's going to be the same thing? Is it just the era of college football? You got to play these young guys. You got to figure out what you got. It's not a sit and develop them for 3 years kind of thing. Or does it change case by case? What do you think?
I feel like Coach Pop going to do what Coach Hill did. And it wasn't even just about playing them young. It's just about playing the best. Like, honestly, for us, as like when we was fresh in our class, like we had to wait our turn in some games to play or whatnot. And, you know, but Coach Hill, main thing was like the best guys going to play. So we had to earn our reps as like the backups. Like it wasn't like we were just in practice or whatever, and he just came in with my freshman class and was just like, all y'all are the twos now, and here it is. Like it was like, nah, it was competition. Like no matter what, everything about Coach Hill every day and every week was just competition, and rep by rep, you earned your spot. So with him, he basically just like molded us into like wanting to be better every single day. And I feel like that's the same thing Coach Pop would do, because I know him.
Right.
Like he wanted the best to play. So if the freshmen the best, they're gonna be on the field. If the freshmen the best backups, they're gonna be in that spot. Like whatever it is. So I feel like it'll happen for sure, but it's gonna be organically for sure, because like we just big on competition and playing the best. We don't really look at like, oh, he's a freshman, he's gonna leave. Like I'm one of them people. I say if you're gonna leave, leave, but you got to earn everything here, because it's not fair to like Coach used to always say like, is it fair to me or is it fair to the guy next to you if I play you just because you had this amount of stars or this amount of offers? Like it's not fair. You got to earn everything. And I think that's kind of how you keep the culture so good at our school, like how you keep the locker room like so bought in. Because like as a person, we can all respect as athletes. Like if the person in front of you is just better, you just respect it.
Yeah.
And like you learn from it, especially like being as a corner. Because we all know like that's a position that takes a lot of time to become one of the best. So if somebody's in front of you, like for me, I had Jacob, Mark, and Evan. They was all three in front of me. Like, it was never a time my freshman year I was just like, bro, like obviously you want to play, but it was never a time I was just discouraged. Like Justice said, I was on special teams. I played every single game on special teams, and I went out there and did my job. Whenever they needed me on defense, went out there and did my job. But so I think our freshmen to play a bunch, but I definitely think it's something they're gonna have to earn, like no matter what. Like we're gonna make them earn it.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Sure.
Okay, so what is the main goal then for spring ball? Is this coaches to get new things on tape? Is it a bunch of install? Is the coaches trying to try new things like the stack on last year? Is it catch up the younger guys up to what base stuff is? Like, what do you guys think like the main objective is of spring ball?
I would say last year it was more so just getting stuff on film. We always talked about that, like just getting our plays on film, whatever. Having a new coaching staff, I feel like is getting everybody caught up into like new terminology and like, I'm not gonna say a new scheme because it'd be the same thing we ran, but just a new way to like look at certain things. Because every coach, like no matter what, is always gonna want to have their own spin or own touch on things. So I think it just be a learning curve for like really the whole defense, especially the secondary of how we like, especially the secondary of how like we like to do things. I would say so. It was just, I really say spring ball really just gonna be a period of communication for the defense, especially the secondary. I think that's the biggest thing for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a bunch of new guys from the portal. Got Cade, Uluave. We got the tight ends, Lions, and Saleapaga. Trying to think who else who was that? Oh, yeah, dude. Casper from Oregon, all these guys. Is there anyone who you've seen so far where you're like, oh, they're going to step in, play right away, or do really well, or going to help us right away? Or is it kind of all of them? Like, what are you seeing from these guys?
Realistically, I don't know. And the only reason I'm saying that is because, like, I personally always been a person, I never give people too much respect too early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always been a person, like, let's just kind of let people prove themselves. Kyler, like, working out with him, he cool people. Like, obviously, like, we haven't been running routes or whatever. Yeah, we've been lifting or whatever, but he attacks his workouts or whatever. I mean, he gets off, he bends well, things like that. And he's cool to hang out with outside of football, definitely. So that's my boy. I mess with him for sure. The tight ends, I haven't been able to like really see them because we work out in different groups or whatever. But from what I heard, like Roger gonna be special.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to it. And I kicked it with him some in Oregon this past weekend.
Yeah.
So he definitely like cool. And then Cade, like everybody talk about Cade like a dog. Like they talk about Cade legit. Like obviously he played at Cal with Harry.
Yes.
And Harry played here. So we like know, like I talked to Harry and a bunch of guys, like we have a bunch of knowledge about Cade, and we were also able to watch him play sometimes when we had like later games or when he played on Friday night. So I always knew how good he was or whatever. Like I remember before when he first hit the portal, I texted him was just like, "We love to have you come play here, and like if you don't decide to play here, like it's all love no matter what. But we'd love you to be here. We'd love for you to be here." And so Cade definitely somebody like that. I think people been talking about like that Jack Kelly-esque, like he got that type to him. So. And if he as good as Jack was, or even half of that,
we're good.
He legit. Because Jack, the best player I ever played with in my life.
Okay, I'm gonna make you put on. I'm gonna make you put on your DC hat. We'll speculate. This is not real knowledge here. I'm just curious on your speculation. Where are we gonna play all these linebackers? Because Newsy can also kind of play that Jack Kelly spot a little bit, right? Because he put his hand in the dirt and play true down. 5 tech or something if you need him to, even wide 9 if you needed him to. He could crush at that, right?
Yeah.
But he could also stand straight up and be in a 3-4 and plays a linebacker out in space as well, right?
Yeah.
what do you see? Like, we gotta play Newsy a lot. We gotta play these new backers a lot. Like, are we going to vary schemes? Like, what are we going to see?
It's gonna be various schemes for sure, 100%. I expect Newsy to be like off the edge a lot. Like Newsy special in the pass rush.
Yeah, that's like I feel like his defining thing is his ability to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, like it was special when he came in. Like we already knew how good he was, but I remember one moment that come to my mind was like we was in practice in fall camp and Schmel was just like Newsy gonna get to the quarterback right here, and he came off the edge and hit like a spin moves and the quarterback lapping like a second. Like he just had that ability to just go. Zay is back, and we all know how Zay is when he's at his best. Like, he's one of the best backers in the country. So I don't know exactly where he's going to play. Cause I personally like
they
know
could
the name.
move him. Right?
Yeah, like Zay can play wherever.
Ever.
Because like I've been here with him for 2 years or whatever, and I've seen him like kind of play all over the defense. So Zay can move to be wherever. He can stand up on the edge as well. He can play in the middle. He can play wherever. He can drop in coverage a lot. Like he's going to be good. And then Cade, like they talk about him having the ability to blitz as well. And then who's the other linebacker from Kansas State? Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I ain't want to mess up the name, but yeah, Jake. And he supposedly was like all out elite tackling. And then when Ciale had his best game, he had 17 tackles or something crazy like that versus Arizona. So I feel like it'd be multiple for sure. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it was some package we had where we had all of them on the field at once.
Right.
Like I honestly wouldn't be surprised. So it's going to be something cool to see for sure. Like I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, there's people who were kind of breaking down the portal class and breaking down some things in our Discord. And they were like, dude, we're going to run 3-4. Like the way we got backers, the way we do this, and we got Kirkland, this, that. And I'm like, dude, I think we ran way more 3-4 last year than you even realize. We're just dropping Logan Latui at the snap, or we're moving this guy here. We're moving. It's just a disguised 3-4, even if we line up in a 4 in a different look, right?
Yeah.
Like it's disguised. Do you think that like that is true? That if people actually went down and broke it down, we probably ran even more 3-4 than people recognized last year?
Yeah, one of our biggest things about our defense is disguising.
Right.
Like it's showing one thing pre-snap and being another thing post-snap. But you just always keep the offense honest. Like
right.
When the offense has to guess what you're doing, especially like from a quarterback aspect in the passing game, like if this quarterback think he has this front and he's going to get this look, and then after the ball snap, the whole defense is rotated a certain way and pressure might be coming. Like that's how we kill people. Like that's how we like scheme people up all the time. So I would definitely say, yeah, it's true.
Dude, the two most frustrating games I ever called as an OC, one was against Springville here. They traditionally run 4-3, blitzing their mic. Like I think it was something like 50% of the time they blitz their mic. Crazy, like aggressive defense. And then we played them one year. We put up almost 500 yards of offense. Lots of man beaters, lots of stuff like that. And then the next year we rolled out with kind of the same game plan, and they rolled out in a 3-3-5 and just played zone the whole time. We hadn't practiced it. It was a different kind of look. Then we played Dixie down in the playoffs, 2018. And same thing. They rolled out we're thinking 4-2-5, cover 6. They ran it most of the year. We go down there in a 3-3-5. We rush for 300 yards and we lose the game. But it's because like it was just so multiple and moving around, and like it wasn't what we had prepped for. And we ran 300 yards. We were like dominating the line of scrimmage, but they had big plays on They converted a lot of third and longs and that. So I think there's a lot of value into making the offense have to be able to do everything. Like, oh, you're a passing team? Like, we'll put out a 3-man front, make you run the ball. Like, oh, you're a rushing team? Let's load up the box. Like, go beat these guys one-on-one on the outside. Like, all that. So
yeah, it was one game that come to mind specifically. Was TCU. Like I remember that their whole offense. Their offense was predicated on throwing the ball a lot, throwing the ball, being
and they like to go deep, right?
Yeah. And I remember we went out there and the whole game plan that week was like, we're going to show a bunch of cover 2. Like, we could be in man-to-man, like cover 0, cover 1, whatever we in, we're going to make it look like cover 2 and make them run the ball. And I think that was the first time in Josh Hoover's career he threw 3 picks in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we just locked them down. Like we, like, eliminated them from the game in every aspect. The run game got knocked out early. And we did it out of the 2 high shell, which everybody knows is, like, hard to stop a run game out of it.
That's usually saying we're inviting you to run the ball.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
And that's our whole mindset was like. And Coach Hill used to always going in front of me, just be like, defensive line, front 7, I'm putting this on y'all this week. He was like, if we knock out the run, they will not beat us. He's like, there's not a team that can beat us if we knock out the run. Nobody's just going to throw the ball over us. I mean, we proved them right. So
yeah. And TCU put up some numbers in other games too, man. And Sonny Dykes is an elite offensive coordinator. Like
facts.
So that's cool, man. My freshman, you guys got any questions for Trey about spring ball or lifts, or is he just going to gas you guys up on all this stuff if you asking questions? What do you think?
No, I don't know. I mean, I feel like what was like one thing you could say to like me, not even just as a corner, but like maybe legend or like anybody else coming in. Like what was like what kind of like got you on the field? You know what I'm saying? Like what coming in the spring ball, what were some things that you did? You know what I'm saying? Just to like leave your mark to be that guy to like get on the field early.
First thing I say honestly, and this might be cliche, but it's make plays. Like no matter what position you play, if you make plays and you make your presence felt, you're gonna turn heads. Especially as a young guy, like a coach don't have to have the most polished person out there. You don't got to be a person out there like that's just doing everything right. But if you jump off on film here and there and like you show a play that just like has your ability like just sparking and like everybody like it catches everybody's eye. Like for me, I remember I had to play on the goal line. It was a route our offense ran all the time. It's basically like a motion return route, and like they scored against everybody with it. Like Cody scored against Notre Dame with it or whatever, and like nobody could stop it. And I want to say like the first padded practice we had, they ran it on me and I stopped it. And A-Rod came over to me. He's like, that's the first time like I seen somebody start that play. Like, you gonna be special. And then there was a play 1-on-1 with Chase, fade ball, go up top with him, PBU, like things like that. Like it's just making yourself like flash. Like that's the whole thing you want to do. Like you want to make plays and make as many as you can, but like honestly, you just want to show flashes of your potential. Yeah. Because if a coach sees that in the young guy, then they feel like they got something to build on. Especially if like, and the next thing I would say is like just be willing to listen. Like coming in, obviously, no matter what, you're not gonna know everything, but you got to be willing to like accept the coaching and like hear from different people, no matter what. So I say them two things for sure.
That's awesome, man. All right, I'm gonna break a rule here. So we got Legend here, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see Legend play. Thought he did some really cool things in high school. I think he's got a lot of good potential just with his athleticism and his build and things. This is where we're going to break the rule, though. What advice would a corner give to a wide receiver? Is there something, is it going to vary by guys you cover? Is there something that wide receivers do that actually gives them an edge against, a typical corner or things like that? Like, what is something a corner advice would give a wide receiver?
Main thing I tell the receiver, honestly, if I'm keeping the book, when you're doing releases and stuff like that, you got to close space. Like if you're doing releases and you like the step back release or you just releasing in the same spot, like it's not gonna like move me as a corner. But if you as a receiver step into my space and make a move like on my like toes, that's just harder to guard because like you really don't want nobody that close to you. It's the reason why you press. Keep a distance in between so you can kind of read and react. Yeah. When somebody's all the way up on you, like it's uncomfortable. Like you feel like you have to go with everything. So I definitely say like when you're releasing or anything, like just try to close the space and then get into it immediately. Like if you dance too long, like any good corner, you're just gonna be like patient and just like wait for it to happen.
Right. It feels like it's a game of chicken almost.
Yeah.
At corner, you just like, how long can I not freak out, hold my cool, let my athleticism work for me, and then make a move?
That's kind of how Coach G used to teach us too. He's like, we playing chicken.
Really?
Like, yeah, Coach G used to say like, I can't say it, but there was this one saying Coach G had, and he was just like, if we do this, then he's this, and we kind of always took that with us on the field. So
that's awesome. Okay. Legend, you got any questions, comments, concerns?
Can't wait to compete.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can't wait.
Fun. It'll be fun, man.
Yeah, defense gonna win though. You know how we do.
Dude, it does. Like I'm gonna defend the offense for a little bit here. In my experience of rolling out, whether that's 2-a-days or you go into 7-on-7 in high school, or you're doing those early things in the year, it does feel like the defense has got it figured out quicker than the offense because you got more rules and things like plans like locked in. Like if they do this, we do that. Whereas offense, it's like, okay, we're getting this look. Now we got to almost install something different or something we've installed. We got to rep this more so we can execute it when you against this look or if this look changes. So I almost do expect the defense to look really sharp for most of the time because and we got a lot of vets returning on D too, right? But not that we don't know. But does that been your experience? Does it seem like the defense usually comes out hot? Yeah. High school even too?
Yeah, I definitely say defense come out harder because, obviously, like ours is no matter what, it's reaction. Like no matter how many rules you have on defense, if you react and make plays, then it is what it is. But I feel like one thing that, like at least in the past, spring ball, like with Coach Hill, we never called like a defense to stop the offense. Yeah. So like if we like that's what I always try to tell the offense. Like if we sit up here and we call plays to stop where the offense is in, it wouldn't be a spring ball because we will kill them. Like Coach Hill would just go out there and like it'd be 4th and 1 or something. Coach Hill might call like cover 3 just so he can get it on film. Right. Or it could be like 1st and 10, he'd just call cover 0 just so he can get it on film. But if we went out there and called plays how we would in the game, the offense wouldn't stand a chance.
Dude, my favorite is when I was OC, you like call a play and it works great. And the DC's like, hold on. Line that up again. So you line up again so he can like clean some stuff up. and everything, and then like he'll be like, all right, now call that play again. Like, well, yeah, bro, like now you know what the play is. You just light it up. Why don't we come back to this in like 3 or 4 plays when your guys like aren't out there just to stop it? But it's funny, some DC's like, nah, run that again. Like, why? Like, you guys know what
it
we're
does
doing.
make sense, yeah.
Do you guys see that at high school? Ever happen to you guys?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Justice, I have Arizona, line that up, run that again. You're like, why? You know.
I mean, no, I feel like the offense does that.
The offense does that to you?
Because my head coach was an offensive coach. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, if offense was having a good practice, the practice was bad. The defensive side, we'd be lit. But, if we be lit on our side of the field and we come back, make the break, coach, today was not our day, but defense, it was our day.
Yeah.
That's just how it was.
All right, David, dude, I want to bring you in. Justice, you slide that over to him. Thanks, man.
For sure.
David, you're in the trenches, bro, which is like completely different than the rest of these guys. And I almost feel like coming off a mission in the trenches, like you got to get back to football playing shape quicker than maybe like a corner or something. Do you think that's fair to say?
I think so. I mean, like I'm coming off a mission, so I haven't played football in like 3 years.
It's crazy.
So I think like what Trey said, like spring ball is a time to adjust and to kind of get into like college football, kind of like the speed and just the level at it. And so I'm actually excited because Coach Bahua is like I know he's a guy that like he gives freshmen like their chance to kind of prove themselves.
Yeah.
Like Kendall Wall and stuff like that. Like he's giving them playing time to play like D tackle and whatnot. So I'm super excited to take seize the moment, seize the opportunity. But it's a different ball game compared to these safeties and wide receivers, cornerbacks. But it definitely is exciting.
Have any of the defensive guys kind of taking you under your wing? There's not been a chance for that where you guys have been separated yet, or like?
I think we've been pretty separate. The older classmen for like the D line and stuff, they're amazing. Like you have Keanu, and you have like Anisi Purcell. Like they're such great leaders, and they like you have like Vi as well. Like they're all like already just kind of helping me to kind of know what to expect as a D lineman. And I feel like that's just super nice of them, and just being leaders to help a freshman class like me kind of know what to expect, know what to do when like spring ball comes. And so just having those leaders in like the D line classroom is just amazing. It just helps the experience to be a lot better.
Yeah. Trey, how much we can actually get a hit in spring ball? Is it all thud? Is it all we go live, one-on-one live, or
Nah, we be live. Like
a lot?
I would say so. Look, so the way it usually goes is like your starters or whatever. Like when spring ball starts, you might have like some periods you might be live. Like there's never really a time we live for like a whole practice.
Right.
So it'd be like we full pass, but we might go live in this drill in red zone. But then the next time the ones go, you only be thud. But when the threes get out there though, oh, it's like Armageddon. Like it's war. Like and it's like that throughout the whole season. Like if it's ever a time where they say threes going. And threes could be anybody from a backup to just like a guy you want more reps, a freshman. Like it's just straight war.
Yeah.
Like you just out there playing ball. It's really no rules, whatever. Like y'all go out there and like do everything but commit murder and you'll be okay, like real life. Like so yeah.
Is Pearson Watson proof of that?
Oh boy. I'm telling everybody right now, them boys lucky Pearson not playing spring ball right now because he had to get surgery. But not Pearson like real like one of them old school people like that I don't think gonna remember his kids' names. Like nah, Pearson one of them, like real life, like Pearson's hidden. Don't be negative.
Even his brother, so different.
No, I'm telling you.
Right?
So
Right?
different.
One is a pure quarterback and the other one is a pure linebacker.
Yeah,
Like Enix just chill this, like that. And Pearson like, we'll take your head off, bro.
yeah, like Pearson hit somebody one play and like hit him so hard, like coach like take off running. And Pearson had to take off running. He's like, Coach, I didn't try to. And then he took off running. Coach Hill was just like, and linebackers, that's how you hit somebody. and then Coach Enna was just laughing the whole time. Like Coach Enna was just like,
That's his
like,
guy.
Yeah, he was just like, he just had like this biggest grin on his face, and like the whole defense, we all laughing because like it's a linebacker. Like that's what you want your linebacker to play like just nasty. Yeah, so like, nah, Pearson different. Like, and when Pearson puts it all together, like if Pearson puts it all together mentally, he got a chance to be like the greatest, like to like play at BYU, like
Just
real
pure
life.
striker, man. Just
Yeah, like he want to hit. Like Pearson want to hit. Like, he don't do nothing else. He just want to hit. So like Pearson gets everything down. He's gonna be a problem.
Dude, I was talking with some O-line guys and they were like, dude, Pearson wrecked some O linemen. Like they're coming down, combo into second level. He just destroying the blocks on him. Like guys twice his size. He does not give a crap. Like he's in there just destroying dudes, man. It gets me excited, man.
Yeah, we had a fight before the bowl game. The last practice before the bowl game, it all started because of Pearson. Like O lineman tried to hit Pearson. I think Pearson like kind of like hopped back and grabbed one of them and like hip tossed him. So then one of the plays they hit Pearson late, and after that, big fight just broke out. Yeah, but yeah, Pearson different.
You got to have those guys on your team, man. You really do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Especially as a backer.
Dude, you brought up some of the coaches on D. Who's like freshmen? Who's the scariest coach you think, or do they not even know yet? Because like mostly they're just with Phyllis and those guys. Is it going to be
like
coach?
position? Yeah,
like on this? I want to start top to bottom in the building. Who's like the most imposing, intimidating guy? You don't want to make. Whose toes don't you want to step on? Whose car?
I feel like
Coach Shaw.
Well, yeah, but in terms of like in the defense, like not like just weight room. I feel like DC Coach Pop, like he's a big dude. Can be mean, but he's also like he's got two sides. I feel like from what I've seen, like he's a real nice dude, and then I feel like he flips the switch. Like when I've seen him coach football and stuff like that, it's like especially as a linebackers coach too. Like it's a certain mentality. Like I feel like he is not somebody you want to make mad. He'll definitely get on you.
To be honest, before I got here, I thought Coach Blackjack was gonna be like scary, but that's my guy. I love him.
Yeah,
I do.
He brings so much energy to
They
the
do.
freshmen and talks us up so well.
that's good.
He loves hyping up the freshmen, the whole
Yeah.
Coach Blackjack.
Yeah, I would say like all that
Such
like
an amazing-
all that stuff that you see, like all these coaches yelling at you, or like as you're growing up, like it can be a little bit intimidating. But now that you hear and you in it, like I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're mad at you. Like it's
energy.
Like,
They're
yeah,
bringing
it's like
energy
they're
to
pushing you. Like we're here. Like you know what I'm saying? It's we're on you, and you know what I'm saying? Like they just want to be heard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they on your butt.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's not like some actually like we're mad at you. You know what I'm
My
saying?
favorite one to watch on at least what the social media will release is Coach Tupo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Our first like practice, not
Yeah.
like practice, but like our run. He was on me and Justice like the whole time.
Yes, just
He
followed us
literally
around.
Watched us like the whole time, just like coaching us up, but like screaming at us.
I like him, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's helpful.
He's a really good coach, though.
Yes.
He's always like just with the line.
Yeah.
Like I think we were doing rows as well. We were supposed to just do 1 second hold at the top, and he's like, do that again, 2 seconds. He just adds another second on top of like, this guy's crazy. But he's such a big uncle to us.
Right.
He understands, like though he's hard, like on us and stuff. He like actually takes us through it and kind of helps us and stuff. Mostly Boze.
No, I like him because he's intense and all that stuff, but he's also kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like he's low key
He
funny. I
is
watched
funny.
you guys were running stadiums or something, Trey. I think
Yeah.
maybe 2 years ago,
My first year.
and he was telling Maury, he was like, "Hey, bring me the keys to that Tesla." What was it like?
Yeah,
what was
give me them
it?
Tesla keys. All them Tesla keys, drop them off on my desk. Y'all boys ain't earn them. Y'all don't deserve no NIL.
And he was talking about. I think he made another comment. Was like he was like talking about the missionary RMs and stuff. Like you guys want to missions learn Latin, and he was just came back and it's so funny. That dude is so funny.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really the most imposing, but I think he's absolutely hilarious, and he
Oh,
brings
yeah.
the energy, man.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. Any last thoughts, questions before we wrap this one up?
Excited for spring ball.
Yeah, I'm
Excited.
excited.
His work.
Ready to
Yeah,
compete.
When I was coming out or coming into college, you know what I'm saying they're telling me we're gonna work out with him. I didn't expect to not play football. We did everything but play football for the last, you know what I'm saying, the first 2 months I've been here. And you know what I'm saying, now we finally get to do what we came here to do. You know what I'm saying? Obviously there's so much that goes into it, but now it's like really time to do what we came to do.
So receivers are doing routes on air, getting timing down, all that stuff down with the quarterbacks. What do you guys get to do as DBs for some extra work like that? Do you get
I feel like there's
to
a lot
cover
of,
some of these guys? Or
yeah,
like
I mean I try to as much as possible. I tell them all the time
Yesterday.
yeah, but the thing is, they want to talk trash, blah blah blah. But
I
I'm
don't
saying,
talk
but
trash.
when it's time to go to the field, nobody wants to get routes against me. Legend will for sure.
Okay, I was
Legend,
about
but the
to
rest
say.
of them they don't
I was
want
about
to.
to say.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Legend, we go back and forth. So and I love it, especially as a senior receiver that goes back and forth. Like that's the number one thing you can do, especially as a receiver or a DB, is compete. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't win every rep, especially as a DB. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you come back and win that next one, like that's what's going to define you. You can't lose back to back to back to back to back. You're gonna go
Right.
home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just compete. Wake up every day and compete.
Okay.
But as far as like DBs, we get the same things, like just getting our technique down, meetings, just DB work weekly. So just polishing everything. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Trey, you got last thoughts, comments, messages for the freshmen? Anything before we go?
No, I'm just looking forward to seeing them boys in spring ball. I just really want to, really not even that, just ready for them to work out with me tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. We'll get an update next week. Even if it's just Trey on here, we'll get an update next week.
We're going to break them.
No.
Well, you guys
Everybody say that. We haven't been broke yet.
All right.
They haven't worked out. They haven't worked out
I don't know
with us
about
yet.
Justice. Today he was struggling, but
They haven't worked out with us yet.
he did get it done.
We gonna get through every time.
Yeah,
Every time.
Getting through it don't mean nothing if you ain't winning. We all about winning up here.
We gonna
so
see.
Tomorrow,
For sure.
we're going to break them boys tomorrow.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of CougConnect Podcast. Again, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And if you haven't, go to CougConnect.com. Get behind that page where all the good stuff is. That's all we got tonight. Go Cougs.